Okay, if your pockets are deep and you want true luxury, the Peninsula Beijing Hotel is at your service. The rate for a standard room is about $250. That's their online promotional rate. And the presidential suite is about $5,200. Come on, you're worth it. This high-end hotel is in the heart of Beijing, just a block from the shopper's paradise, Wangfujing Street. Recently renovated to the tune of $34 million, it has 525 rooms and 57 pricier suites, just in time for the Olympics. The standard suites have spacious living rooms, dining areas, and offices. The bathrooms are equipped with double showers and luxury linens. The standard rooms aren't anything to sneeze at either. Each one comes with its own flat-screen TV. And everything in the room can be controlled from the comfort of your bed. And the luxury doesn't stop when you leave the room. Come to the lobby for a proper English tea. I'm not kidding, we have English scones, and this is English tea cake with strawberries, clotted cream, and butter, of course. On the second layer, cucumber sandwich, lox and cream cheese sandwich, and a ham sandwich, all with the crusts cut off, of course. On the third layer, chocolate cake, a brandy strawberry tart, pistachio financier cake, and a lemon meringue tart. A beautiful spread like this only costs 110 yuan. That's $14 US. But I tell you what, it'll make you feel like $1,000,000. If you haven't completely blown your budget on the room itself, the hotel offers mini courses in Chinese culture, from dumpling creation to antique appreciation. Looking to test your newfound knowledge? Try it out at Huangting. The high-end Cantonese restaurant in the lower level of the hotel is chock full of antiques. The Peninsula Beijing would be at home in any of the world's big cities, from Paris to Chicago. The finer details might have a Chinese flavor, but the language spoken here is instantly recognizable. It's the language of serious money. Of course, cash isn't the only form of communication. That's why this American is teaching his native tongue to fellow employees. And while English training will help them prepare for the wave of Olympic visitors, that's not all they're learning. Training also includes a weekly cultural etiquette class, where hotel staff learns the norms of other countries so that they can provide better customer service. It's not just high-end hotels that are taking on this challenge. The Olympics are a catalyst that will upgrade Beijing's entire hospitality industry. Hutongs are Beijing's colorful ancient neighborhoods characterized by narrow alleys where people walk, shop, and chat in a scene reminiscent of small-town porch culture. Lusongyuan is one of only 6 officially recognized cultural hotels in China, a small inn which captures the cultural spirit of China. This one blends right into the scenery. The Lusongyuan was built as a home for Zheng Qing, a 19th century general during the Qing dynasty. The tranquil, airy courtyards must have been a welcome retreat for a war-weary soldier, and they're still peaceful today. This respite has 58 rooms and 1 suite, ranging in price from $80 to $150 a night. The decor, heavy with burnished woods and rich fabric, evokes China's imperial past, from 14th century Ming dynasty all the way to 19th century Qing. But the modern amenities are pure 21st century, and they add a touch of luxury fit for a king, not to mention a noble old general. These days, most guests aren't high-ranking members of the Chinese army. 90% of them are Americans and Europeans. That makes English a sought-after skill.
In the hotels, we try to let every staff to speak English.
Oh, really?
Yes, especially in the first line, staff like
Yes.
front desk,
Yes.
restaurants, they should be speak very well English.
And to meet the needs of Olympic visitors, the hotel is adding amenities to the rooms, like internet access. Still, you can be sure one thing won't change: the exterior. After all, it's the old China look that attracts the customers. But while the Lusongyuan is no ordinary hotel, it can't run on historical street cred alone. It takes money to keep a business going, and the Olympics are a dream for the hospitality industry. The Lusongyuan plans to make the most of this golden opportunity by offering its guests access to the games in a variety of different languages from the comfort of their rooms, far from the maddening crowds of Olympic sports fans. For Dennis Wei, the 2008 Games mean great business opportunities and, of course, longer work hours. But there's an emotional element, too.
Olympic Games can bring a lot of to the China, to the Beijing. You know, I'm very happy in my life to have one chance to see the Olympics in our country, in Beijing. I think every Chinese people is feeling like me. Yeah.
There's no doubt Beijing has Olympic fever. For many, it's an opportunity to achieve international standards. For others, it's China's moment in the spotlight. But what does it feel like living in the midst of Olympic mania? A panel of foreign university students in Beijing share their on-the-scene impressions of the city's efforts and reveal who they'll be rooting for in 2008. You know, the Olympics are coming. Who will you root for when you watch the Olympics?
Actually, I think I am going to root for China. Yeah, I think I am, because I really feel like they've went through so much effort.
Yeah.
They put in so much work to make this Olympics right. They've changed the entire landscape of their city, pretty much, of their capital. And in every city you can find, I've been to, I think it was either Luoyang or Zhengzhou, there's a huge soccer stadium.
Yeah.
You know, everywhere in Beijing you see Olympic, like those little Olympic dolls, you see statues of like Olympians, you see the giant Olympic building, and they just put, and it's everywhere on the paper. And I even have class chapters in my textbook about it. And so I'm just like, I really want them to see this go right for them. I don't want to see anything go wrong.
I'd probably root for Europe, or probably Italy, but then other European countries next. And then the rest of the world can come, I guess.
I think I'll root for Norway, but we all know it's not going to happen. So I hope China gets some medals as well.
It's not going to happen. Alex, how about you? Pass the microphone over there.
Yeah, going with what Nate said, this city definitely is kind of like coming alive and passionate about the Olympics. So seeing this really go right and would be very cool. So I'll put my vote on China as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.